and welcome to Module 3, Week 4 of the Spring 2019 semester. With this module, we'll begin with the most important tools to master writing basics of business by learning how to use an appropriate style with Chapter 4 and correctness in communications with bonus Chapter B. By the end of this module, you'll meet the Chapter 4 learning objectives stated here on page 3.1 of the Module Overview and Learning Objectives page. To meet this very long list of objectives, you'll need to complete the following activities and assessments. First, be sure to read the Chapter 4 using an appropriate style in your textbook, as well as Chapter B, Correctness in Communication. Moving on, you'll see that you have to perform a skills building exercises. It's a hands-on activity, and it is due Sunday, February 24th by 11:59 p.m. I'll talk more about this in a bit. Finally, you will complete the Chapter 4 review quiz. So let's click Next to begin and review the Chapter 4 PowerPoint lecture. On this page, you have access once again to the instructor version of the chapter PowerPoint. You also have access to my lecture notes for the chapter slide presentation. If I want you to notice the instructions on these notes, so before we begin the chapter, you'll want to download and open the Chapter 4 using an appropriate style skills building exercises assignment. You want to save that document because as we address each of the effective writing styles throughout the chapter, I'm going to have you perform a few of the exercises in each section so you get a clear understanding of how to complete the remaining exercises for submission and grading. You also can download PDF versions of both the PowerPoint slideshow as well as the lecture notes. Hint, the PowerPoint and the lecture notes, you will have a chance to practice completing some of those exercises. I recommend downloading them, printing both the PowerPoint slides and the lecture notes to use in the completion of the exercises as well as your review quiz. So next we go to the bonus Chapter B. This is correctness in communication. I want to talk to you a little bit about this. Again, I highly recommend downloading or printing out this bonus Chapter B PDF file to help you avoid some of the common errors made regarding writing and grammar mechanics. I will be using the information from this chapter when I grade your assignments as they relate to the writing mechanics criterion of the grading rubrics. And I can tell you from experience, we all have been known to make some of these common errors, even me. I often refer to this file to help me grade in other classes. It's a great, quick referral source for those of us that have forgotten some things like standards of punctuation, the rules of numbers, how to use commas and semicolons, and so on and so forth. It's a great resource. I suggest downloading it and using it not just in this class, but possibly in all of your other classes in which you have to write and you're being graded on your writing mechanics. Clicking the next button is going to take us to a page that is not necessarily a required page. This page gives you some access to some additional reading to help you with mastering the writing basics. Specifically, it links you to the Muse website for help on how to become a better writer in 10 minutes. Much of these suggestions relate to the content of this chapter as well as the skills building exercises you'll complete for the grading assignment. I suggest you take a look at this, and you might want to flag this or bookmark this website as well. Clicking the next button to review the Module 3, page 3.4. This is the actual instructions for the skills building exercises. Be sure to read the instructions carefully, and please let me know ASAP if you have any problems downloading and opening and using this fillable PDF form. Okay, this is what you're going to answer, or this is what you're going to use to perform the skills building exercises. As you can see, the due date for this assignment is next Sunday, February 24th by 11:59 p.m. Finally, clicking the Next button gives you access to the Module 3, page 3.5, Chapter 4 Review Quiz. As usual, you have 2 attempts for this quiz with a time limit of 30 minutes. You can use your notes, the PowerPoint slides, and the lecture notes, as well as the textbook. The deadline due date for this assignment is also next Sunday, February 24th by 11:59 p.m. That's the end of our overview for Module 3, Chapter 4. Just think, once you've completed this module, you will have completed 1/4 of the semester already. Have a great week!